Hello and welcome to another Pokemon Revolution Online Let's Play. This game currently includes the Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh regions, as well as added holiday event regions. In this Let's Play series, I am playing through the Kanto region of the game. If you like this video and like to see more just like it, please subscribe and remember to hit that bell so you don't miss a single upload. With that out of the way, let's get to it. Alright, so picking up where we left off last time, we had just beat Brock in the Pewter City Gym, and we completed that bounty from Officer Jenny. So now we're going to check in with her. If you remember when we were in Viridian City, we did see that tutor for Headbutt. So Officer Jenny actually has a bounty for us here to teach our Pokemon Headbutt. We can also see there that she's got a bounty for catching a Pikachu. So I'm going to go ahead and accept the third bounty for Headbutt, and while we're in the Viridian Forest, if we come across a Pikachu, we'll catch it, but we won't really necessarily go out of our way to catch that Pikachu. So let me go ahead. I seem to be seeing more and more trees with Pokemon in them. Don't suppose I could get you to show me a Pokemon with a technique that could get them out of trees? Excellent. Great, come back with your Pokemon that has Headbutt, and you will be rewarded. Alrighty, so gonna go ahead and head back down to the Viridian Forest where we learn Headbutt, and then on the way back maybe we'll start headbutting some of these trees. There are a lot of unique Pokemon that you don't normally find in Kanto that are available in the trees, or maybe that you don't find as early on in Kanto in those trees. So definitely worth trying out on all the trees once you get it. So again, I am going to walk through all the grass because I want to try to see if we can't get a Pikachu. You can see it's up there. And look, a Pikachu right here. That's perfect. Now, I don't want to kill this Pikachu. I just got myself a gaming controller, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't switch to the right Pokemon that I want to here. So I'm going to go out to the Horsey. Alright, so I just want to kind of do a little bit of damage here without actually killing this Pikachu because we want to try to catch it. Probably wasn't the smartest idea to go with water type, but a bubble shouldn't by any means kill this Pikachu. Alright, perfect. So that is going to kill me. That's perfectly fine. Horsey's pretty much just on my team just to provide extra support when I want to catch one of these lower Pokemon. So I'm going to go out to Badoo just so that it's not super effective against me. And then we'll go ahead and try to catch this Pokemon. And move this over back where I normally like it. There we go. Alright, so items, and we'll go with a Pokeball. Now, apparently, if you're using a gaming controller, you can use your controller to do everything else, but apparently it doesn't work to click on the items in your bag when you're fighting. So, alright, looks like we did catch the Pikachu. Perfect. Now, not the best Pikachu you can see here, but that's okay. Not really going to even use a Pikachu here, so just kind of catching it for that quest. So once we get Headbutt, we should be able to go ahead and pick up the quest for the Pikachu, and then just show her the Pikachu, and that should hopefully complete it for us. I'm assuming. If I had to pick up the quest and then catch the Pikachu, that's going to be kind of annoying. But it'd be understandable if that is how it is. Alright, so I've already caught this Weedle, so let's just go ahead and kill it. Now, when I get Headbutt, I plan on teaching it to Mankey. As I mentioned before, you need about 150 happiness on your Pokemon to use moves such as Headbutt, Dig, Cut, Rock Smash, TM, or HMs such as that. And in this game, Dig is going to be like a move that you're going to want to have. It makes things pretty nice. So I plan on teaching Mankey probably Headbutt, and when I get the chance, I'll probably also teach it Dig. Unless I end up catching a ground type. But I plan on using Mankey, Charmander, Badoo, and then I plan on catching a Gyarados. But I'm not sure who I'm going to use for my last slot and for an HM slave. I'd love to get a Zigzagoon for an HM slave just because they're so good. They'll learn Surf, they'll learn Rock Smash, they'll learn Cut, they'll learn Dig, they'll learn everything that you could possibly need for this game. pick up some more berries. Now the berries in this game, they respawn every 4 days, if I remember correctly. When you go to Headbutt Pokemon, they will respawn every, I believe it's 24 hours. So you can come through pretty much if you mark down what time you're looking for a certain Pokemon. You can always come back that time every single day, and it makes it pretty nice. When I go through, there's actually the pre-evolved form of the Talonflames that you can get in some of the trees over in Route 2. So normally I'll kind of mark down, and I've got lots of different places you can catch them through headbutting specifically, and normally I'll go through and try to see if I can't get one to pop up in any of those, and I just kind of take the same route every time on my other account. But we'll work our way up to that. Now, like I said, this is a little bit different from the last time that I played through this game, because last time you could get Headbutt before you went to Pewter City Gym to fight Brock. Alright, still don't have the badge for that guy, but that's alright. Now, I should mention that Fly is in this game. There's a pretty long quest for you to be able to attain Fly, but Fly doesn't work traditionally like it does in most Pokemon games. So that's why I'm not really going to worry about catching a flying type Pokemon here. But basically, there's a quest line you'll need to kind of go through. It's still in that same house on the cycling road, but first you need to be able to get a bicycle, which has its own quest, and then you'll get to the cycling road. And for Fly, they'll give you a quest to obtain like some feathers from a Pidgeotto, and then you got to find this one dude who actually knows Fly. And when you get it, you can teach a Pokemon. You get the HM Fly, and you can teach it to a Pokemon, but it's only actually available as a attacking move. Instead, what happens is you'll get access to the subways, which are inside of this game. So basically, every Poke Center has a subway underneath it, and that's what they kind of use instead of Fly. Now, there is a cost to use those because it's an MMO, but I mean, it kind of encourages you again to get out and run places. Generally doesn't take that long to get places. All right, so we're gonna learn Headbutt from this guy. Yes, it's 2,000. Now I'm gonna see if Mankey can learn it. So let's try that. Yes. So it says, "You sure you want to teach Mankey Headbutt for $200? If you decline learning the move, you cannot refund the price." Yep. All right. So once you get into the screen, if you decide that you don't want to learn the move, you're still at the 2K. It already charged you for it. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Scratch. Pursuit's going to do the same amount of damage, and Headbutt is just really nice. So you can see now we have Headbutt here. So perfect. All right, let's go out here and let's start headbutting some trees. Again, this is that Viridian Maze where we're getting Headbutt from. Just walk out right here. Alright, so let's go up and headbutt some trees and see what happens. Now there's going to be a chance for nothing to happen. You could have like a berry or several berries drop, and then you could also have a Pokemon encounter. So now, if you want to know specifically what Pokemon spawn on what trees, you can definitely Google that. There's lots of different guides that are out there on the headbutt locations for it. Just generally, I'll type in Pokemon Pro headbutt trees, and it'll tell you right there. It'll give you like drop downs for each route. All right, that tree is empty. Wild Pokemon attacks. Here we go. So now we can see there's a Spearow here, level 8. Normally you wouldn't find those in the Viridian Forest, but here one is. So let's go ahead and just put that. And you can see these Pokemon are going to be slightly higher level than the rest that are around you. So sometimes if you want slightly better experience when you're battling, you can do that. Alright, so now we've got a Pidgey. You can see it's level 9, again, higher than normal. Now, there is some rare Pokemon in the forest that you can get through Headbutts. It's super rare, but we can actually get some of those Gen 5 bugs that you would normally find in the forest there after that second gym. So let me just pull this up. Okay, so we are in the Viridian Forest. So the Pokemon that are available here are going to be Pidgey, Spearow. Those are going to be the most common ones that we'll find in these trees. We'll also be able to find a Seawaddle and a Bidoof. A Bidoof would be great to find for an HM slave right now. And then there's a chance to get a Venipede. The Venipede's super rare. So that's what would generally be available here in the Viridian Forest or the Headbutt trees. So I'm going to keep on going with this because Bidoof would be another great HM slave to have. Generally what I'll do with my HM slaves is I'll get them up to like level 15 or something like that, and generally by then they'll have enough happiness that you can use their HMs. And in this game, you only lose happiness if you trade the Pokemon away. Like if you trade it away and then trade it back, for instance, if you had like a Haunter that you're trying to trade evolve, it's going to lose all its happiness when that happens. And then the other is going to be just whenever that Pokemon faints. All right, so we're learning Seismic Toss right here. I've already got Low Kick, Karate Chop, Headbutt, and Pursuit. Now, some of you might question this, but I'm not actually going to learn Seismic Toss. Generally, like, it's only really good right at the beginning, and then after that, I would be not too bad for catching Pokemon, but, you know, I had just easier to have other Pokemon for that. Alright, got some berries. Now, the Headbutt trees, they are in the first two regions, so both in Kanto and Johto of the game. The third region, the very first route, has some Headbutt trees, but then after that, it uses a different mechanic that I'll explain whenever we get to the Hoenn stuff. It's a little bit different. It is kind of better because it gives you stuff to do once you've completed like the Hoenn region, and there's a different way to get rare Pokemon there. So again, I'm just going to keep on battling some of these trees, see if we can't get an HM slave. There we go. There's the Bidoof. That's what I was looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out. This time, let's just go to Rattata. Let's see if we can't get this. Now, Rattata is only going to learn Cut in this game, so not the best HM slave, but I'm pretty sure Bidoof should be able to learn everything that it needs to learn for this game. Alright, got it. Perfect. So taking a look through, it looks like Bidoof will learn Headbutt on its own at level 17, which is great because then I don't have to spend 2k on it. So generally that's what I'll do. I'm going to go ahead and move on up. Now in this next route, on the other side of the Viridian Forest, there is going to be, on either side rather, and even around it, there is going to be Kakuna and Metapods that you can find pretty commonly. There'll be a Apom and a Seedot that you can get kind of in the middle category there. And then lastly, there will be Chimchars and Fletchlings that you can catch. So I would be perfectly fine with getting either one of those. Great Pokemon, especially if you can get that hidden ability on the Fletchling. That's just pretty much one of the most OP Pokemon in this game, especially for PvP if you're looking to get into that. Alright, and once we finish this up, we will go ahead and move on out and into Route 2. I've already got the Pikachu with me, so hopefully right when I turn this Bounty in, we should be able to turn in the other one for just having the Pikachu. If she makes us come back out and catch one, like I said, that's going to be really annoying. Now, we didn't happen to run into the Beedrill or the Butterfree, but obviously those are going to be more rare in the forest here. But you can see we've caught everything in the forest so far. Alright, let's see if we can get any of these chimchars or fletchlings to appear over here from these headbutt trees in Route 2. The only annoying thing about this is that, like I said, I just got this gaming controller, so everything on this game works with the gaming controller except for, like I said, using the items during battle, and then also when you go to click on the Pokemon to use the headbutt and dig, apparently. Alright, so Metapod in the tree. I'll go ahead and kill this just for some nice experience. And I would love to see a Chimchar or Fletchling. Alright, now, we got an Apom here, so this is going to be one of the only spots that we're going to be able to find Apom in the Kanto region, if I do remember correctly. So let's go ahead and catch this. I don't want to kill it by any means, so let's see if we can go back out to Rattata real quick, see if Apom will kill it or not. Okay, and it did. So, let's see my options here. Badoo's going to have Absorb, Stun Spore, so I could definitely Stun Spore it. Maybe I should have taught myself that Seismic Toss. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and paralyze it. And then we'll go back to the menu, maybe. Alright, I'm going to try a Pokeball here, see if that will catch it for us. And if not, then I'll try going back out to Mankey, maybe using Pursuit. Or I could try going out to this Pikachu and see if maybe it's fully paralyzed again or uses a non-attacking move. That would be pretty nice. And of course, lands the Scratch. Okay. Let's go back over to Mankey. And let's hope this Pursuit doesn't kill it. Alright, perfect. We're at health. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, throw the Pokeball. Let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, okay. And remember, in this game, it will take 5 shakes for it to catch. So if you do start playing it along with me here, just kind of remember that. Don't be discouraged when you see why is it shaking more than 3 times? 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. Alright. So we got the Apom. Perfect. So I'm just going to go ahead and heal up and let's go turn to this quest, and then we'll maybe come back down here and see if we can't see from the last 3 trees if there's a Chimchar or a Fletchling. Now, Pokemon with syncs, such as Natu, Abracadabra, are really good in this game. Obviously, sync is the nature that allows you to pass on, like if you get paralyzed, it'll paralyze other Pokemon. But it has a secondary effect to whereas if you're the first Pokemon, if that's the first Pokemon in your party that goes out, whatever nature it has like 50% chance of giving the opposing Pokemon that same nature. So it's really good if you're trying to catch, like, if I want to get one of these Fletchlings or Chimchar, it's really good to have an Adamant one of those, where the attack is super high. So it'd be great to have a Natu that has an Adamant nature. So let's see. Alright, here's my reward. 5k for that. Alright. Cost 2k to learn Headbutt, get 5k for showing it to her. Perfect. Alright, so let's see if we can just complete this one for catching a Pikachu. Pikachu seems to be loved by literally billions of trainers around the world. I would like you to catch one. Will you do that for me? Yes. Excellent. Go and catch one and show it to me. You'll be rewarded. Alright. Show me a Pikachu. Wow, you really did catch this Pikachu. They still fascinate people, even to this day. Thank you so much for showing me this. Oh, 3,500 for that. Alright. Oh, what's this that just fell out of your pocket? Oh well, no use hiding it from me now. Take it. It can be used to evolve Pikachu. Oh, and a Thunderstone. Alright, perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this Pikachu out of my party. I want to see if we can catch one of these Nat2s real quick. So I'm going to go out, switch out Rhett to out in front. Oh, let's grab our HM Slave, actually, and let's use that instead. So box number 2, Bidoof. Okay, the attack is going to be lowered, defense higher. Again, not really going to matter because it's just going to be an HM Slave, but it does have a high attack for if I do go to use it. Let's go ahead and move this out. Move tackle up front. Nope, up front. And let's heal up real quick. Okay, so what I'm going to do before I go back down there is I'm going to try to get myself a Nat2 and see if we can get one that has a sync ability. So, in Pewter City, you can catch Nat2s. As you can see, my first encounter was a Nat2. So, the most common things you're going to find here are going to be Ladybugs, Nat2s. You're going to see some Seedots and Talos on occasion, and then you can also catch a Heracross. A Heracross would be so clean to have at this stage of the game. So let's hopefully this thing doesn't use teleport. Alright, seems to be using Nightshade, which does nothing. Beautiful. Alright, let's say it with one more tackle. If this thing crits, I'm going to be so mad. Alright, perfect. Red health. Let's go ahead and see if we can catch it. And we did. Has synchronized rash nature. Now, ideally, we'd want this to have an adamant nature so that it would be reducing the special attack, raising the attack. Let's see if we can't go ahead and catch a different Nat2 or maybe find even one of these Heracross. Alright, get some more berries. And that one's empty. Alright, let's check out this one's Pokeball. Ether. Perfect. Alright, let's go back down. Unfortunately, we didn't get a good Nat2 with the sync. That's alright. Let's go down and see if we can't find a Chimchar or a Fletchling. Now, some of you also might be wondering, see people with mounts. Do you ever get running shoes in this game? No, there's not running shoes in the game, so you have some options. You can either do a quest to get the bike in the game, or you can, if you get coins through either buying them for that $5 donation, or if you get coins you can sell Poké Dollars through trade to get a coin. You can also do that. But you can get mounts to that. So I think I'm getting kind of sick of walking around here. So I think once we finish up with these trees over here, let's get ourselves a mount. Let's try to pick out one that looks pretty clean. Now I do have a Charizard mount on my other account. I would just trade that over. You can trade it out over or send it through the mail, but again, you need to have the 4th gym badge in order to do that. So I think what I'm going to do is take a look through the mounts that are available after we do these things and see if there's a different mount that I might like to have. Alright, Kakuna, I am going to kill this. This might take a minute, but again, I'm going to need to get this up to level 17 at least so that it can learn Headbutt. That way, if I end up taking off Headbutt from Menki, I still got a Headbutt mount Pokemon. Alright, that one's empty. And last tree that we can get to. And Metapod. Okay. Now, later on when you get cut, you can always go and south of this Diglett's Cave on the right over here. There is, I think, another 3 trees that you can use Headbutt on for a chance to get, again, the Fletchling, the Chimchar, or if you didn't get an Apom, you can get the Apom there as well. So, now I definitely recommend getting Headbutt because, like I said, there's a really good chance of getting super rare Pokemon or Pokemon that you normally wouldn't find in the game through Headbutt. So just looking through at the next route that we're going to go on, the next route's going to have Rattatas and Spearows. Okay, those are pretty normal. It's going to have a Yanma and a Natu, which again wouldn't be normal for the area. And then it's actually going to have the Electric Spider Joltik, which is the only place that you can get that up until you go to the Poland region. So if you want a Joltik, which are pretty amazing, Headbutt's the only way to get it up until you get to Hoenn. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's open up our bag here, the shopping coin shop. So you can see it starts off right on the mounts. Now we're going to be looking for a land mount so that I don't have to walk around over here. So you can see there's lots of different mounts here. There are surfing mounts. Now these are mounts that instead of using the move surf, you can just surf on these. You do have to have the TM already for surf, but like these ones go faster. I have one of those on my other accounts as well. You can see there's a Swampert that you can surf on as well. Going farther, we can see we've got Luxrays for land mounts. We've got some Talonflames. There's a Togekiss. You can get some Gyarados surf mounts. You can get the Charizard ones I talked about. You can notice that there's normal and shiny. The shiny is going to be double the price. So again, if you go to buy coins, which is $5 in this game, it's going to be you get 100. I used half of my coins to get my my membership, and the other half I'm going to use here to get a mount. So let's take a look. There's Dragonairs, there's Rapidash. Rapidash, kind of throwback to the Kanto region anime where they had the race with the Rapidashes. There's an Aerodactyl, that's pretty sweet. Sylveon, Umbreon. Got another Surf mount, some Fearos. All right, we got a Latos and Latias, Absols, there's a Sharpedo surfing mount, Dodrios, Magikarp, surfing, Glaceon, Stantler, Houndoom, Manectric. So you can see there's lots of different mounts in here. So anything you could possibly want. All right, Lapras surf mounts, and we've got Ninetales and Arcanine. Now, I will mention that the Arcanine mount, there is a quest in the game to get the Arcanine mount. So as much as I think Arcanine mounts look awesome, I'm not going to buy that one just because you can actually get that one in the game for doing a quest. So let's see, Houndoom wouldn't be bad. One of these Latios or Latias mounts wouldn't be bad either. Just looking through again here. Aerodactyl wouldn't be bad. Rapidash would be pretty cool. Dragonair, again, I already have Charizard, so I'm not going to buy the Charizard one. Togekiss, Talonflame, it's pretty sweet looking. I do like Luxrays. Luxrays are pretty badass, not going to lie. Alright, I think I'm going to have to go with... It's a hard choice. I think I'm going to go with the Latias. Or Latos. Yeah, let's go with this one. Alright, we're going to buy it. Here we go. Successfully purchased. Now when you buy it, it's going to go in your bag, and you've got customization down here, and that's where it's going to be found. Now I already set up one of my keybinds, keybind 4, where I normally put my speed up for my other playthroughs. So let's see what it looks like, and you can see now we have a mount. So we are definitely going faster than these other people, and that should definitely speed up our game. So what I'll do is let's head up to Route 3, and then we will make our way to Mount Moon. That is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at KyleStyleGames, or you can watch me live stream on twitch.tv/KyleStyleGaming. Stay stylish, and I will catch you later.